Tips to avoid sinus pain. Follow these tips to prevent suffering from sinusitis pain. Know your triggers. Different factors can trigger a sinus infection in different people. It may be a change in seasons, exposure to the sun, a cold, hay fever, allergies, etc. If you see a pattern of triggers that always brings you down with a sinus infection, avoid them. As with every other illness, prevention is better than cure. Humidify. Sinusitis becomes aggravated by dry air. Make sure you sleep and rest in a room with enough humidity. Too much humidity, again, can actually make the infection worse by giving the microorganisms a breeding ground. If you use a humidifier, place it close to your bed. If you normally use a vaporizer, ensure that you use it at least 3 to 4 times a day to keep the nasal passage comfortably moist. Stay cool. It is no rocket science that exposure to too much heat will dry up the nasal passages and sinuses. Dryness of the sinuses and nose aggravates and/or triggers a sinus infection. Steer clear of the sun in hot, dry weather. During colder weather, do not overheat the room. It is better to keep the room temperature a little low and put on woolens rather than keeping it at 28 degrees and wearing just a t-shirt. Ventilation. If you live in a permanently air-conditioned and shuttered-up house, there are many other infections that can set in besides sinusitis. Never ignore the benefits of fresh air. Open the windows and doors on days that are warm, even if it is for just 30 minutes. Allow all the stale air to be eliminated. If you work in a 24/7 air-conditioned office, you can't open the windows. Instead, you can go out during breaks to get that much needed fresh air. Subscribe us to know more health tips and home remedies.